Welcome to the course Getting Started with GST. All the existing taxpayers registered under the Central Excise, Service Tax, State Sales Tax or Value Added Tax (VAT), Entry Tax, Luxury Tax and Entertainment Tax are required to provide their details by the Goods and Services Tax Network (GSTN) for the purpose of migrating themselves to the GST regime. To begin with, the taxpayers registered under the State VAT Department need to provide their details. All the other taxpayers will be intimated a later date to provide their details. Once the taxpayers provide their details, there will be no need for them to register again with state or center once the GST Act is implemented. In this course, you will learn to enroll as an existing taxpayer at the GST Common Portal. Before you start reviewing the course, let us learn about the navigational controls of the course. Click the TOC button to view or hide the table of contents. You can also use the TOC button in the bottom bar to view or hide the TOC. Click the page name in the TOC to view a page directly without navigating through all the pages one by one. Click the back button to go to the previous screen. Click the next button to advance to the next screen. Click the play button to view the self-running demonstration of the application. Roll your mouse over the highlighted navigational controls to know about them. In this course, you will learn to identify the steps in enrollment process of a taxpayer at the GST Common Portal. Create username and password to access the GST Common Portal. Register digital signature certificate at the GST Common Portal. And fill and submit the enrollment application at the GST Common Portal to verify your migrated details from the State VAT Department and provide additional business details. You will take approximately 20 minutes to complete this course. Let's look at a scenario. Ajay and Prasanna meet at a coffee shop. Ajay runs a departmental store in Assam and Prasanna is an IT consultant. I received an email message from the State VAT Department to enroll with GST. I think VAT will now be renamed to GST.
Well, I had a question. I pay service tax on my services, but I am not sure how do I pay the new GST.
Let's ask my friend Priya about GST. She is from the State VAT Department.
Oh, that would be helpful.
Ajay and Prasanna approach Priya with their concerns. Priya is a VAT officer.
Well, I've understood your concern. I will help you understand the next steps you need to take if you are a registered taxpayer under the State VAT Department.
That's great.
The Goods and Services Tax Act will be applicable in the country effective on the appointed date. Before this date, all the registered taxpayers under the Central Excise, Service Tax, State Sales Tax or VAT, Entry Tax, Luxury Tax and Entertainment Tax need to enroll at the GST Common Portal. To begin with, the State VAT Department will be communicating the provisional ID and password to registered taxpayers with the VAT Department. You now need to visit the GST Common Portal available at www.gst.gov.in and use this provisional ID and password to create your username and password for accessing the portal. But be careful. Don't share your credentials, that is, your provisional ID, username or password with anyone.
Sure, I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
Let us now understand the enrollment process in detail.
The enrollment process for issuance of provisional ID is different for existing taxpayers registered with the VAT department and existing taxpayers registered under other tax systems but not with the VAT department. To begin with, the state VAT department will be sharing the provisional ID with taxpayers registered with the VAT department. The taxpayers registered with other tax departments and not under VAT department will be shared the provisional ID at a later date. The state-wise schedule for enrollment with GST is available at the GST Common Portal. One provisional ID will be applicable for all taxes merging into GST. Now, let's take a look at the enrollment process for issuance of provisional ID to a taxpayer who is already registered with the state VAT department. First of all, the respective state VAT department will be communicating the provisional ID and password to respective registered taxpayer. In case you are a registered taxpayer with the state VAT department and you have not received your provisional ID or password, contact your state VAT department. Now, if you are a registered taxpayer with the state VAT department, you need to access the GST Common Portal and create your unique username and new password using the provisional ID and password communicated to you. Next, log in to the GST Common Portal with your newly created username and password. Fill the enrollment application and provide business details to the GSTN. Filling some fields is mandatory. Verify the details in the enrollment application that are already available and auto-populated from the state VAT system. Sign the enrollment application electronically by affixing your digital signature certificate DSC or e-sign. DSC is mandatory for companies and limited liability partnerships LLPs. Sign the enrollment application electronically. Submit the enrollment application along with necessary attachments as specified in the enrollment application. Once the enrollment application is electronically signed and submitted, the details provided by you will be verified by the GST system. If all details are found satisfactory, an application reference number ARN will be issued. This status of the provisional ID will be changed to migrated till appointed date, that is date of implementation of the GST Act. On appointed date, the status of your provisional ID will change to the active status and a provisional registration certificate will be issued to every registered taxpayer. You will then be able to utilize services available at the GST Common Portal like filing your returns and making GST payments. Next, let us learn more about electronically signing the enrollment application and the various provisional ID statuses. After you verify the enrollment application, you need to electronically sign the application. There are two options to electronically sign the application. You can e-sign or sign using a digital signature certificate. You can e-sign only if Aadhaar details of the authorized signatory are provided in the Authorized Signatory tab of the enrollment application. Electronic signature is optional. In case of companies or limited liability partnership, it is mandatory to sign the application electronically using the digital signature certificate. Now let's look at the various statuses of provisional ID. They are provisional, provisional pending signature, migrated, active, and suspended. The initial status of the provisional ID that will be communicated to you before the appointed date is going to be marked as provisional. Once you save the GST enrollment application with all mandatory fields without signing the application, the status will change to provisional pending signature. On submitting the enrollment application with electronic signature, the status will change to migrated. On the appointed date, all the provisional ID in the migrated status will change to active. After 6 months from the appointed date, all provisional IDs that are not electronically signed will be suspended. Within 6 months from the appointed date, the final registration certificate will be issued to those who electronically sign the completed enrollment application, and the same is verified by the proper officer.
Ajay, I hope you have now understood the process for enrollment. Before you create username and password for the GST Common Portal, you need to have a valid email address and mobile phone number.
Yes, I do have a valid email address and mobile phone number, but why do we need them?
You will be sent a one-time password OTP on your email address and another OTP on your mobile phone number. You will be required to enter these OTPs during creation of username and password.
All right. Click play to view the self-running demonstration of the application. Now, let's learn to create a username and password at the GST Common Portal. For the purpose of this demonstration, some of the fields are filled for you. Visit the GST Common Portal. The GST homepage is displayed. For first-time login, click the New User Login button. The declaration page is displayed. Check the declaration option. Click the Continue button. The login page is displayed. Enter the provisional ID that you received in the email message or any other communication received from the state VAT department. Enter the password that you received in the email message or any other communication received from the state VAT department. Enter the CAPTCHA text as shown in the image on the screen. Click the Login button. The provisional ID verification page is displayed. Enter your email address. Enter your mobile phone number. Click the Continue button. The OTP verification page is displayed. You must have received two different one-time passwords, OTPs, one on your email address and another on your mobile phone number. Do not share these OTPs with anyone. Check your email message and note your email OTP. Also check text messages sent on your mobile phone number and note your mobile OTP. In the email OTP field, enter the OTP you received in your email address. In the mobile OTP field, enter the OTP you received on your mobile phone number. In case your OTP is expired and you want to receive the OTP again on your email address and mobile phone number, click the Resend OTP button. Click the Continue button. The new credentials page is displayed. Enter a username for yourself. Enter a password that you will be using from next time onwards. Re-enter the password. Click the Continue button. The security questions page is displayed. There are 5 questions on this page. It is mandatory to enter answers to all the security questions. Be careful when answering the security questions. In case you forget your password, you will be required to answer these security questions to retrieve your password. For each security question, enter the answer. Click the Submit button. Notice the message, username and password have been successfully created. Kindly log in using these credentials. You can log in to the GST Common Portal from this page with your new username and password. Click Next to continue. Click Play to view the self-running demonstration of the application. Once you have created your username and password, you can now log in. Let's learn to log in at the GST Common Portal. For the purpose of this demonstration, some of the fields are filled for you. Visit the GST Common Portal. The GST home page is displayed. For existing user login, click the Existing User Login button. The login page is displayed. Enter the username that you had created. Enter the password that you had created. Enter the CAPTCHA text as shown in the image on the screen. Click the Login button. The welcome page is displayed. Notice your business name on the top right of the page. Click the Continue button to proceed. The dashboard is displayed. Click the Dashboard menu. The Provisional ID Enrollment command displays the enrollment application. The My Saved Application command allows you to view the enrollment application that you have saved but not yet submitted. The Register or Update DSC command allows you to register your DSC for the first time with the GST Common Portal or update an already registered DSC. Click the Help menu. The System Requirements command displays the system requirements required for accessing the GST Common Portal. The FAQs command displays the frequently asked questions with respect to the application. The User Manual command displays the detailed user manual. The Video Tutorial CBT command displays the audio-video based tutorial. The Change Password command allows you to change the password for logging to the GST Common Portal. The Logout command allows you to exit from GST Common Portal. Click Next to continue. Click Play to view the self-running demonstration of the application. Now, let's learn to register a digital signature certificate. Before registering the digital signature certificate in the Authorized Signatory tab page, enter the details of all the authorized signatories. Once your digital signature certificate is registered, you may also need to update a digital signature certificate. You will need to update the digital signature certificate if it is expired. For the purpose of this demonstration, some of the fields are filled for you. Log in to the GST Common Portal with valid credentials. Make sure your system meets the system requirements as listed in the GST Common Portal. Under the dashboard menu, click the Register or Update DSC command. The Registered Digital Signature Certificate page is displayed. To register DSC, you need to download and install the DSC client installer from the DSC registration page of the GST Common Portal. You also need to ensure that the DSC is installed or attached to your computer. In the PAN of Authorized Signatory drop-down list, select the PAN of the authorized signatory that you want to register. Select the I have downloaded and installed the signer checkbox. Click the Proceed button. Navigate and select the certificate. Click the Sign button. The permanent account number PAN attached to the selected DSC will be validated against the PAN of the authorized signatory registered with the GST Common Portal. The message, "Your DSC has been successfully registered," is displayed. In case the PAN of the DSC and the PAN associated with your provisional ID do not match, the message, "PAN details do not match, kindly upload a valid DSC," is displayed. Click Next to continue. The enrollment application has multiple tabs that you need to fill, verify, and finally submit the application. However, when you fill the enrollment application, some of the details such as legal name of business as per permanent account number PAN, legal name of business as per current tax act PAN of the business, state and zone, district, ward, zone will be auto-populated. You will not be able to edit these details. These details have been migrated from the state VAT system. Once you verify the enrollment application, it will be assumed that the details migrated from the VAT system are correct and you will be registered with the same details in the GST system. Note, all fields that are marked with a red sign are mandatory to be filled. Click Play to view the self-running demonstration of the application. Now, let's learn to fill the enrollment application. For the purpose of this demonstration, some of the fields are filled for you. The enrollment application is displayed after you log in to the GST Common Portal. The enrollment application has multiple tabs. Fill details in each tab. In the Business Details tab page, enter the details related to your business. Notice the 5 fields are auto-populated. Legal name of business as per PAN, legal name of business as per current tax act, PAN of the business, state, and zone, district, ward, zone. In the Constitution of Business, Zone, District, Ward, Zone Number drop-down list, select the relevant option. You can refer the registration certificate issued by the State VAT Department to fill these details. Enter the details of your existing registration details like State VAT registration, Central Excise and Service Tax registration. Click the Add button to add the registration details to your enrollment application. Navigate and upload the relevant proof of constitution of business. Click the Save and Continue button. In the Promoter or Partners tab page, enter the details of your stakeholders including PAN details. Navigate and upload the photograph of the stakeholder. Select the Also Authorized Signatory option in case details entered here are of primary authorized signatory. Click the Save and Continue button. In the Authorized Signatory tab page, enter the details of all the authorized signatories. Remember to select the primary authorized signatory option when you are entering the details of the primary authorized signatory. Navigate and upload the relevant proof of appointment and photograph of the authorized signatory. Click the Save and Continue button. In the Principal Place of Business tab page, enter the details of the Principal Place of Business. Navigate and upload the relevant proof of Principal Place of Business. Select the nature of business activity being carried out at the principal place of business. Click the Save and Continue button. Similarly, in the Additional Place of Business tab page, enter the details of the additional place of business. In the Goods and Services tab page, enter the HSN code of the goods and commodities your business deals with. In case you are dealing with services, enter the SAC code of the services offered by your business. Click the Save and Continue button. In the Bank Accounts tab page, enter the details of the bank accounts used for the purpose of carrying out business transactions. To search for IFSC code of your bank, click the Here link. Navigate and upload the documents related to your bank account. Click the Save and Continue button. In the Verification tab page, select the Verification checkbox. Select the authorized signatory from the drop-down list. Enter the place of your principal place of business. Click the Submit with DSC button to navigate and select the DSC and electronically sign the enrollment application using DSC. In case your DSC is not ready, you will need to register DSC using the dashboard Register Update DSC command. Once your application is successfully submitted, a unique application reference number ARN is generated. Note this ARN for future correspondence. Your application is successfully submitted. You will receive a notification with unique application reference number on your registered email address and mobile phone number. Click Next to continue.
Click Next to continue.
In this course, you learned that the respective state VAT department has communicated the provisional ID to every registered taxpayer. In case you are a registered taxpayer with the state VAT department and you have not received your provisional ID or password, you need to contact your state VAT department. If you are a registered taxpayer with the state VAT department, you need to access the GST common portal and create your username and password using the provisional ID and password communicated to you. Next, you need to log in to the GST common portal with your newly created username and password. Register your digital signature certificate with the GST common portal. Fill the enrollment application. Attach the mandatory documents. Electronically sign the enrollment application. Submit the enrollment application. ARN will be issued to you in migrated status. The status of provisional ID will change to active on the appointed date. Thank you.
Thank you.